In a battle of wits between the coalition partners and congressmen, the threat of dissolution led the group of 7 MLAs to rush back to Goa and attend the cabinet meeting. The emergency cabinet meeting, purportedly called to discuss dissolution of the state assembly in view of the tussle with the coalition partners, ended up discussing topics other than the dissolution.
The emergency cabinet meeting, called to discuss possible dissolution of the state assembly in view of the tussle with the coalition partners, ended up in sportingly discussing the sports policy of the government. Government sources confirmed that the Chief Minister Digambar Kamath called for an emergency cabinet meeting on Tuesday morning after a group of 7 non-Congress legislators relaunched their pressure tactics. The cabinet meeting, which was attended by a majority of the ministers, however, sidelined the dissolution issue and instead discussed the sports policy before winding up. The group of 7 legislators, including 3 belonging to the Nationalist Congress Party, 2 to Maharashtrawadi Gomantak Party, 1 to the United Goans Democratic Party, and an independent, had held a crucial meeting in Mumbai on Monday evening, pressurizing the state government to yield to their long-standing demands of change in certain portfolios. While the group of 7 met in Mumbai, back in Goa the Chief Minister called for an emergency cabinet meeting, with word being spread through Congress sources that the cabinet might discuss the dissolution. Mr. Kamath's scheduled meeting with the state governor after the cabinet meeting also fueled speculations that the Chief Minister perhaps wanted to dissolve the House to avoid further precipitation of the political crisis, even as initial reports suggested that the group of 7 will give a miss to the cabinet meeting. All the 7 legislators, including 5 ministers, attended the meeting at the Secretariat in Porvorim at 10 a.m. The meeting was supposed to discuss dissolution of the House, but since the group of 7 MLAs developed cold feet, the cabinet decided to discuss the sports policy instead. PWD Minister Churchill Alamau informed media persons after the cabinet.
Otherwise, the agenda was to discuss.
Mr. Kamath refused to talk and instead avoided media people after the cabinet meeting and drove to the Raj Bhavan to attend a meeting with the governor to discuss the airport expansion plan. NCP legislature wing spokesman Joseph Philip D'Souza claimed that the demands of the group of 7 still remain unfulfilled and high commands of the NCP and the Congress party would meet in Delhi to thrash them out.
Let's see if I come and if they call us, definitely. No, we have to wait. I think today they must be having a meeting with the Sonia Gandhi.
Reacting to the demands of the group of 7 MLAs, Chief Minister Digambar Kamath has however said that nobody has so far approached him with their demands. Hours after the Tuesday's cabinet meeting, Mr. Kamath said he was running the government and so far as his knowledge went, there was no threat to the government.
I am concerned, this is clear, I am running the state, so there is no problem. Now some issues which were raised, my party leaders are in touch with NCP party leaders, it is for them to resolve. So till they tell me something, I will not be able to speak to it.
The mood amongst the rebel legislators appeared to be sober, as except for Mr. D'Souza and MGPs Ramakrishna Davlikar. The rest avoided speaking to the media. Mr. Davlikar denied that they had any demands. On the contrary, he said, whichever points they have raised were for the smooth running of the administration and good governance in the state. This is for the 3rd time in the past 1 month that the group of 7 has applied pressure to extract concessions from the government, albeit unsuccessfully. A little before the budget assembly session, the group had shocked the government by warning that the Chief Minister should not take their support for the finance bill granted. The crisis was blown over after NCP leader Praful Patel and Congress leader B.K. Hariprasad intervened in the matter.